From the Athens Tech Studios, this is the Athens News Podcast. Local news you can use about Athens and Clark County, all in 7 minutes. And now, here are your top stories.
Hello and welcome to the Athens News Podcast. I'm Melissa Carter. Some Athens students are being praised as heroes for saving a family from drowning. Plus, UGA's quarterback has a new ride and it's got people talking. But first, here are your top stories brought to you by Drake Realty. Jose Ibarra, the man accused of the murder of 22-year-old nursing student Laken Riley, is seeking a speedy trial. Ibarra's defense team has requested a jury trial and emphasized that he is not waiving his rights. They've also demanded all evidence and documents related to the case be turned over to them. Laken Riley was killed during her morning run on February 22nd. Her body was discovered in a wooded area near Lake Herrick at UGA's intramural fields. Ibarra, originally from Venezuela and living in Athens, faces a multitude of charges, including malice murder and kidnapping. This from Fox 5. Athens Clark County has secured a major win with an $800,000 federal grant earmarked for enhancing transportation infrastructure. Georgia senators announced this significant investment, part of a statewide initiative totaling over $210 million. The grant aims to boost safety and connectivity along Hawthorne Avenue, Oglethorpe Avenue, and Alps Road. The funding is part of the USDOT Reconnecting Communities and Neighborhoods program. While vehicular traffic won't increase along the designated routes, strategies for efficient traffic movement will be explored. This from the Athens Banner-Herald. During last week's work session meeting at City Hall, the mayor and commission revealed plans from the Housing and Community Development Department focusing on affordable housing initiatives, community programs, and homelessness services. Additionally, a new project concept for ongoing traffic safety developments was introduced. Mayor Kelly Gertz announced changes to the schedule, with all work sessions now set for noon on the second Tuesday of each month at the Athens Clark County Planning Department. Starting April 2nd, these monthly sessions will provide a platform for crucial discussions. This from the Red and Black.
It pays to know your doctor. It pays to know your lawyer. And now more than ever, it pays to know your local real estate professional. Hi, I'm Jeffrey Drake with Drake Realty, and we have 7 offices in the metro Atlanta area, including 2 right here in Cobb County and 1 at Lake Oconee. I'm the proud leader of over 700 agents here in Georgia, and we pride ourselves in professional service, whether you are the buyer or the seller. Drake Realty makes the home buying process seamless from contract to close. Our agents are a little different. They're not pushing for the quick sale and close. They are pushing for the best price and terms for their client. In other words, Drake Realty fights for you. Now's the time to buy that dream home, vacation home, or new home your family deserves. A lot of real estate agents talk big. Let my team at Drake Realty prove they will fight for you. I'm Jeffrey Drake, and I'd be honored to have my team serve you. Visit us online at drakerealty.com. And remember, it's not how quick you sell or buy, it's what the deal provides for your future.
Achieve more with Athens Tech. At Athens Technical College, their programs can connect you with in-demand and high-paying careers.
I graduated from Athens Tech in May and started my job 2 weeks later. I had the job before I left, thanks to my professor, and just focusing on growing a career.
As far as Athens Tech, I think I've been a member of the advisory panel for 10 years now, and it's been an awesome experience.
I'm currently going to Athens Tech. I started out as an accounting major. I've finished all my accounting classes and then switched over to the culinary and baking program.
My name is Alex Lang. I'm an electromechanical engineering student. This is my second year at Athens Tech, and I graduate in December. The long-term goal is to work for the railroad, whether that be Norfolk Southern or CSX.
Achieve more with Athens Tech. Find out more at athenstech.edu.
From the Athens Banner-Herald's Facebook page, Georgia football quarterback Carson Beck has a new car, and it's got people talking because it's a Lamborghini. He says it's just a car at the end of the day. Charlie Powell says, as long as he doesn't develop a drinking problem like Stetson B, I'm okay with it. Well, April Williamson didn't like that comment. She said, and this is the reason that someone with mental issues don't talk about it and is thought to be something else. Back on the subject, Tanner Fausch said, why do we care what car he drives? Justin Ingham said, college players get paid these days. He bought a car, BFD. And Daniel Martinez says, well, what's next? 5 University of Georgia students are being hailed as heroes by the Burke County Sheriff's Office after a daring rescue in Sardis. Jane McArdle, Mary McCullum, Eleanor Clark Jones, and Caitlin Janis sprang into action when they witnessed a vehicle plunge into a creek on Ellison Bridge Road. Without hesitation, they leapt into the water and saved the driver and 2 children from the sinking vehicle. The sheriff's office praised their quick thinking and bravery, calling them heroes and expressing gratitude for their presence in the right place at the right time. Sardis, where the incident occurred, is located just an hour south of Augusta. This from the Athens Banner-Herald. From ESPN and the Red and Black, in the SEC basketball tournament over the weekend, UGA's men lost to Florida in the second round, 85-80. And Georgia softball claimed victories over Miami of Ohio, Jacksonville State, and Furman to sweep its 5 games in the Bulldog Classic at Jack Turner Stadium. And finally, the Athens-Clarke County Police Department is gearing up for vehicle checkpoints today, aiming to enhance road safety. In response to an 11% rise in driving under the influence arrests last year, Sergeant Vincent Schill emphasizes the importance of removing unsafe drivers and educating the public. While the specific locations remain undisclosed for officer safety, detailed information will follow via media releases and social media posts. Officers will distribute educational materials, including local statistics, to raise awareness about the significance of these checkpoints and their impact on community safety. This from the Red and Black.
Thanks for listening to the Athens News Podcast. Make sure you subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
This podcast is a production of BG Ad Group. All rights reserved.
This podcast aggregate content from other sources for informational purposes and is in no way trying to infringe on the copyrights or businesses of any other entities. All content posted up on the site is used under the Fair Use Copyright Law 107. All audio, media, and articles are copyrighted to the original owners. All audio on this podcast are embedded from YouTube.com and are owned by their respective copyright owners. No audio information are copyrighted or stored on our servers. The court ruled that linking or embedding copyrighted videos is not copyright infringement, even if the source video was uploaded without permission. However, we will gladly remove any audio clip upon valid request from respective copyright owners. Any owners also have the option to disable embedding his YouTube videos on other websites. News and press articles are owned by the respective copyright owners. Where possible, the appropriate accreditation or source of the article is given on the same page. The audio-video files on the site are for listening purposes only. Downloading of these files to one's computer is strictly prohibited. They are owned by the respective copyright owners. If it is in the organization's belief that the usage or specific content used on our site containing copyrighted knowledge conflicts with authorized use and or does not comply with fair use as described in the context, contact us through our contact page and we will remove the offending content immediately. Thanks for listening to the Athens News Podcast.